Too glossy. Hey, Duff here. Working on a Tesla project today. One of the common complaints with the Model 3 is this super glossy surface for the center console. It looks nice when it's clean, but the problem is it doesn't stay clean very long. It shows every kind of mark. Just touch it and you got a fingerprint on it. It just gets to be a big pain in the ass. So a common fix that people do is they put a wrap on the center console to change its appearance and to minimize the amount of fingerprints and other marks that you'll get on it. The kit that I'm using is from a company called Kenrico, I believe. This is the Kenrico Tesla Model 3 Matte Black Console Wrap Kit. It does not come with much as far as instructions go. This is basically what I have for instructions, but they do have, when you open it up, they include this card that gives you a URL to follow to watch their install video. Now, to be quite honest with you, I'm a little bit concerned after watching that install video because the install video is 45 minutes long. And the video includes the installer saying multiple times that, yeah, this is really easy, but it kind of isn't at the same time. At least that's the impression that I got. So we are going to try to walk through this. Generally speaking, this kind of work is something that I'm not good at, but I'm going to give it a try anyways. They include, obviously, all of the cleaning supplies that you need. This is the wrap for the cup holder area, and it's funny, this is the area that gets screwed up the most, so they actually give you 2 of these. Just in case you mess one up, they give you a second one, because I guess it's not unusual to mess it up. And if you watch the video, you'll see some very specific instructions on what to do to not mess it up. And then, of course, you have the piece for here and for here. And the advice in the video was to start with a cup holder because that will be the most challenging, even though he said, oh yeah, it's easy. It's easy. But I don't think it's going to be easy. And based on the comments that I saw on Amazon, you really need to take your time with this. And if you come into it with the expectation that you're going to be done in 5 minutes, you're not going to be very happy with your purchase. You're going to have to take some time. So first off, I cleaned it with the included alcohol wipe. They say that you can use just isopropyl alcohol to do the same thing, and then you wipe the surfaces down with a microfiber cloth, which is also included. So that looks pretty clean. And I'm just going to let the camera run and rely on editing after the fact to clean it up. So one of the things they said to watch out for on this is this substance is stretchy. So you want to make sure that you're not overly stretching this area, this thin area here along the sides. Said that can be problematic. So he recommended that you kind of peel it off most of the way. Okay. What I just did there is what he recommended you don't do, because you don't want to put force on that thin area. So I peeled it up that far, and I'm going to start on the other side. Obviously, you want to keep the sticky sides from touching each other, if at all possible. And we're going to just lay this down loosely.
Are you doing it?
Trying.
You need any help?
No, it's not a 2-person job. Watch my video.
That's that stuff. It feels like sticker.
Sort of, but
yeah. I from my stuff I've learned I just totally leave it on the adhesive and peel from one side to the other.
But he said with this you just can't do that.
You sure you don't want any help?
Nope. If I mess it up, I have another one of these, so you can help me.
Okay. That's line up the cup holder line and then go.
No, you
from
said that
there.
you line up this and this first.
That's what I just said. Yeah, the cup holder line.
And then the sides. No, I mean, watching the video, it makes you think like it's going to just take forever. I'm videoing this, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't care. Just telling you. So you don't
I
swear.
like this kind of stuff.
I don't know if you can see this, but it's these little kind of lines. Oops. I didn't really realize I'm leaning on this. So I'm actually pressing this area in, which I didn't really mean to do yet. It's just little lines. Come on, baby. Get in there. Okay. That section is kind of on. Now we gotta do the bottom. I really press that on well. Did not mean to do that. I mean, once you get a section nailed down flat, it'll stay there. But the key is not creating bubbles or ridges on the side that you're not working on. At least that's my challenge right now. And I'm just lifting. You're just constantly lifting and stretching. You know, I'm getting there very slowly. And I assume it makes sense to work from the inside out as far as trying to minimize your bubbles, because if they're in the middle, you have nowhere to go with them. But if you're constantly working outward,
Wow, good job.
very slowly. I said in the video that I assume that you think I won't be able to do this.
Why would you say that?
Well, because
I'm just upset because I like doing
because I
this
hate
stuff.
tedious stuff like
I
this.
love this stuff.
You can do the next piece if you want.
I love this stuff.
If you
I'm
wanna-
sitting in there going, why doesn't he want
If you want to follow my
You
instructions,
tell me what to do. You wanna
I'll
sit
tell you
by
what
me?
I'll tell you what they said to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have you in here and you tell me. Give me a guideline.
But you said not to have the AC on, but I think I gotta have it on. It's freaking hot in here.
I was about to bring you the fan set up.
No, I'm just gonna turn the AC on. It's fine as long as
No,
you
but
just.
it's a small portable fan that has.
No, as long as you just. As long as you're cleaning the surface before you applying. I mean, this is definitely the hardest part. The other one should be pretty easy after this.
And although I have weak fingers, I have better finger control, I think, than you did, like in the tedious stuff. Like maybe.
You're just constantly lifting, smoothing,
Yeah.
stretching.
Yeah. That's a stretchier sticker fabric.
It's very stretchy.
This for that. Just poke it into the hole.
That might actually cut it. So again, we're going to just wrap the bottom a little bit so you can cover the bottom, and then I'll stretch the top. You want to overlap the bottom.
I'm not done. I'm trying to line up where it's at. I'm trying to look at the sides.
Alright, so here is your after. Matte finish. There's various textures you can get, like I believe the install video that I watched, it used brushed metal, a brushed metal wrap. That looked kind of cool too. So you have various options, but I'm fine with the matte. It kind of just matches the rest of the interior better, and now you're not going to have fingerprints every time you touch any of the surfaces. You still have full use of all your doors. Everything works good. Works good, looks good. This is the way I usually drive. I usually have my phone right here. I never have that door closed, but I guess just in the off case that you would want that covered. So yeah, looks good. Not perfect, but a lot better than it was, and I obviously appreciate Cindy's help because I don't like doing this stuff. So if you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. I know it's just a lot of fast forwarding, just so you can see the process. This is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. Feel free to leave your comments, feedback, and suggestions below, and ideas. And I will have a link to this particular kit that I bought on Amazon. It was not expensive. So if you mess it up, don't worry, just buy another one. And you can practice on the first set and get it right on your second set if need be. So that's all I have for you for now. Till next time, Tough Man out.